All right. Hello, everyone. This time I'm more prepared. I even got coffee. So, this is, if you didn't see the title already, as is, hopefully the music is not too loud. But, I'm making a stop motion figure for a short film that I might make. And besides, I just want to make a figure, maybe armored. So, and I do have a couple of techniques I could use. And guess what? We got our craft box that we made a couple of days back. So let me just check something real quick. I just want to check something before. I hate when I do this because I want to just get straight to the builds. Just get things done. All right. Looks fine to me. Okay. Let's get started. So I'm going to start off with maybe like the proportions, considering I don't really have that much material, as I just have a couple of sheets of cardboard, popsicle stick, and some paper. So I'm gonna probably make this figure, give or take, well, small enough to at least support itself. Like when I maybe like a couple of tacks here and there, but other than that, I don't want to do any more on that. We'll turn down the music a little bit. I think that should be good. You know what? I'm just gonna do it once. Should be good enough as is right there. But without further ado, let's get this started. So, I think I do have paper here that I can use as reference. Let's get started from here. We have everything we need to at least sketch an idea. If this music is a little too loud, please let me know. I want to make sure it's okay. So, alright, so I want the head at least. Maybe like that. And the body. Like, this is not strictly why, like, oh, it has to be this body shape. It's just more or less a general idea of, like, how big I want this figure. And then hips. Somewhere around here. And then so kind of like this, where it's like it's still morally human, but it's just more simplified. This is basically like a base template of what I need, like what I want the figure to look like. So let's start off with the head, because I know that's gonna be a difficult part. So what I'm gonna do is probably steal a couple of pages from the back. Oh, and another thing, I got a new tool that I just put in here. Where is it? There it is. A blade. I found forgive me if this is like cheap of the cheap, but I found this at a dollar store. So hopefully this won't cut me bad on stream. So it's lightly scored. I think that didn't do anything. I'm gonna have to go a little bit harder than that. Okay, let's try that. There we go. Whoops, I still need that. Why am I putting it all the way over there? So for the head, I'm gonna have to. Yep, that should probably be it. I have to make a couple of tubes to make sure that he's still posable. Since I don't have any like wire or pipe cleaner, anything of the sort, so I'm gonna rely heavily on friction alone, and then go roughly halfway with this square. There. Just peel that one off. Oh, that one just needs to be creased a little bit, and I have to do it gently, but without ripping it. Okay. Now this, I have to pinch a little bit on this side, like right about here. Oh, crap. Is my glue gun on the floor? Yep, it is. That was dumb, but it's fine. And we're just gonna roll this up semi-tight. Not tight, but just enough that gives it stability while still being somewhat round. Because this is kind of like the inner tube that's gonna be rotating the most. Alright. Time to gently glue this in. There we go. That's our tube. And then what we do is I'm going to probably grab this tiny little baby masking tape. And give it a good slice. Pick it off. Then what I'm going to do is go on this side. Actually, hold up. A little bit of this masking tape. And I'm going to flip it upside down where this sticky side's on the outside. You'll see why in a minute. And gently roll with this on top. This is going to get tedious really quickly, but hopefully this works out. I just keep on forgetting that I'm not by myself anymore. I have to make sure I have to show the camera that what I'm doing. There we go. Put that there. We got a tube. We got a tube that interlocks and spins. But it's a little too loose for my opinion, so I'm going to have to manually add a piece of tape. Well, that's the best I'm going to have to get. Because any more than that, it might just tape itself and not move as much anymore. So that's our one hinge. And that hinge is going to be right here, somewhere in his neck. We're below it, but still being part of his head. If it's part of this. Like that. And you gotta keep on remember that. Yeah, right there. That works. Alright, now make another tube. But I will take off this one piece because that's gonna be annoying. There we go. Now, probably let's go buy a tube that's like let's go with a tube that has roughly 4 squares. And then, since this is a thin tube I need to make, I can just straight up use, let's say this marker for now, and just kind of roll it on top. There we go. I don't want to use any strong adhesive yet, other than hot glue, because I don't have Elmer's glue, sadly. So I'm gonna have to improvise. But yeah, this tube is gonna be like this, right here. So it'll match the neck right here, with the neck tube being right here, so it could still tilt its head, but also swivel left and right. Speaking of which, I think I may have messed up already, just for the fact that this was a little too big. I might have to size this down a little bit. So the 4 squares I'm still going to keep. Whoops. That didn't break off cleanly, but it's fine. And instead of using this diameter, let's go with the actual blade itself. A tiny dot, and then smear that like so. Like that. See? Take that off. Got a decent piece for that. Now, since this is roughly 4 squares wide, we'll go roughly 3.5 to still give it that leeway. Here we go. And then grab a little of this tape. The reason why the tape I use, like this tape, is pretty much good for this is one, the hinge won't like tape itself really badly when it's like since the edge pieces right here like to get catched a lot. This is like one of the simplest ways to like counteract it, so it'll be easier to still have it spin but also not break within a few years or minutes, worst case scenario. Whoops. I keep on forgetting I'm trying supposed to be talking to other people, so this is really tedious. It's the one thing I hate about paper tubes like this when I have to use it as like a way of moving it. And I just melted my scissors a little bit. Oh, I think I just made a bad mistake. Because for some reason it's locking on itself. It's not supposed to do that. So let's try different. Still liking to lock. Might have to use this adhesive to still save the part. Tiny dot. Tiny dot. In the meantime, I'll do the same thing on this side. And then another technique I learned while making these figures is that you use like this piece of some sort, doesn't matter, and just bend the tube inwards to wrap around to another paper tube. Like that. So if I need to, I can just stick it on like so. Like that. Where I'm able to just swivel that around if I need to. So let's glue that on right now. Yep. It works. Might have to use a little bit more adhesive, but it's working pretty well. But I am gonna protect this piece by adding a little bit of glue, like on the sides, so it could still hold its shape. Because even with the tape, it's still gonna slide. So it's just an extra measure. There. See? It works. Strong enough that it could still hold its place, but also still be able to be moved. Works really well. And then I still have this piece to fit over. There, it's not catching as much anymore. Still twist this way and go this way. But just in case, I'm gonna just probably make the shoulders. But for right now, we got the neck. That's a good start. Yeah, that's a good start. And then let's cut off another piece. This piece is not gonna be part of it, so I'm gonna just like that. Bingo. All right. Okay. So, what's the next part I need? Next would be the shoulder. The shoulder I could probably make. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make 2 of those and then fuse them together with a piece of cardboard. So let's make 3 of these squares like this, where I use 3 squares like of paper per arm, I guess. I don't know what word I would use for that, but it's kind of a word that just kind of popped in my head. And then 2.5 for right here, and 2.5 right here. Like that. Take those off, and take this off. Like that. Oh, did I not crease that hard enough? Let's try that again. There we go. Like, this is the most cheapest knife I ever got, so bear with me here. So, okay, and let's see here. Roll them up again. But this time I'm gonna probably tighten them a little bit more than the actual headpiece, because these are probably gonna be moved way more than the actual like part of the head. So like ooh, I almost slipped. Like that. And then smear and then glue. Got one. It's not really going to be interesting for a while until I get at least the skeleton down. Then then it should be a lot more interesting to watch the stream. So hopefully you guys get it. Like, just gonna do that. Okay, that works. Alright, now I gotta do the same thing for these strips. Alright, that works. I should move the camera at least a little bit like this so you can still see what my hands are doing, but like it's not gonna do much. Whoops. Here we go. Add a little bit. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. Also, something tells me I do need to like pinch this down, so just like that. Like that, so it can still spin and still get the head turn. I can use this extra piece of tape. Oh, excuse me. Hello. I am on stream. Okay. See you. Alright. Don't mind that. Okay. I'm on stream. We love you. I love you too. God dang it. Ma. I love you too. No, I'm streaming.
I love you!
I already said, dude. I swear, my family. They just want attention so bad. They scare me. But I love them. Oh crap! I'm not even in frame, am I? Like that. That should work. Now it's just this part where I have to cut a custom piece for the chest. Like, it needs to be, let's give or take, since this piece is like we're about here, and these pieces need to be like somewhere like this close. Like, let's draw a diagram, shall we? And it still needs to bend somewhere in the middle, so I'll be like, it'll be kind of like, ooh, like that. And then oh wait, no, wait. Should I hold up? Should I glue them to the side like this and make that part move, or? Nah, I think I would rather glue it instead. Feels a lot more easier. Not only that, I can just make another tube. Speaking of another tube, we're gonna have to make another one. So like, there we go. But this time I'm gonna use this slightly bigger one because this is part of the arm. Don't mind screams in the background, please. If you can hear it, that's my family being goofy. Like that. Ooh, Here we go. Does not want to leave that marker. Go ahead and give him my coffee. Caffeine is the key to most of my projects. Give it a little bit. There. Like that. And knowing myself, I'm gonna have to use like one of these pieces of card. Like, let's say that equals to that equals to that. So pinch right there. And I want the piece to be roughly about here. So that means I gotta cut it like this. And yes, I do most of this by hand. No measurements, no nothing. The only measurement thing I would use is these pieces of paper, like squares. I don't even know that measurement. Someone probably already knows, but like, if they wanted to dive deep, but I just go by feeling. Sure, it's not gonna be the most accurate thing, but if it works, it works. For me, at least. So. Here we go. That didn't do much. There we go. That's better, I think. Yep. And then you know what? This might be faster if I just use scissors. Like grab up. Yeah, I didn't work it as bad as I thought it would, so it should be fine. Round these off a little bit. There we go. And just stick it on this side. I should have done on paper instead. Waste less glue. and then give it a tiny bit of a dip. Just a tiny one, so it can be easier for the piece to go in. Like that. So what I'm going to do is just pinch and bend it like so. And then add a touch like that, so it can hold its shape. Oh crap, I already that's a bad move. Well, it should be fine. Just needs to move enough for the shoulders. And the shoulders is right about here. That's not bad, right? Shoulders need to go up a little bit, go down a little bit, like that. Should be fine. Doesn't need to move that much. And then we'll just kind of go off from there. Yeah. Well, we can't go back now. Even if I wanted to, I'm too lazy for it. Thin these out a little bit. So, if anybody's watching, how's your guys' day? For mine, I woke up pretty okay. Made myself some coffee. Ate a little bit of food before I started. Because knowing myself, I'm going to get hungry and crave coffee. So, that was much needed. Okay. And then push that into place. There we go. Now, do the same thing on this side. Now pinch both sides for a little bit so they can somewhat dry. In the meantime, just shift these like that. So it could still, like hold the piece well. So, like that. Add a little bit of glue on these sides. A big old dot of glue. And then put that right here. And then tiny little fan to cool this off. If this fan gets annoying, please tell me. Because, sure, I did watch the previous stream and see if it's okay. It wasn't loud by any means, but just making sure, please let me know. Alright. That looks good. Look at it bends. It's like a little burb. That's probably not the word I would use for this moment, but alright. Alright. But it does work. He does kind of have a shoulder shrug. Now for the other side. Alright, that looks okay. B flat. Look how stupid that looks. But it'll make sense to you, I promise. I promise. Alright. Actually, should I continue working on this part of the body, or should I actually make the head itself? Because that could help a little bit, I think. Like, help adjust, like, your brain to be like, hey, this is it's a head with shoulders, just needs arms. Speaking of which, let's look at our diagram. Oh, that's already way off. That's way off. In that case, we're going to have to at least cut, because this, like I said, this is just a general idea, so let's just cut off roughly half. Pinch that. No, I'll risk it. Make it up here. Crap, no. Well, that sucks. It kind of broke on me. We have the technology to kind of save it. You know what? I'm just gonna take off the other piece because that's gonna be a pain. So this was supposed to make the shoulder shrug, but kind of didn't go as planned. That was the first fail on stream. That sucked. Oh well, it's fine. It's worth a shot. Let's give this character a head. This is bothering me a lot for some unknown reason. And yes, we're gonna use Velveeta. Sadly not sponsored. I grab out here. I'm just gonna just curve it like this. Give it a slight bend. That works-ish. Like that. Like that. There we go. I think that works. At least we gave him a head. Look at that. Up, down, left, and right. And then I'm just gonna take these off and then and like I just not realized. What if I just like instead of like like a forward, like what if I do it like this? Like where it can move its shoulder forward, move it back, and go up and down. It'll still give me enough clearance for his arm. So I'm thinking on that. It's just the only part that I'm worried about is trying to connect it to this like neck piece. Oh, actually, maybe. That might work. Yeah, it'll work. Like this. And let that dry. However it likes to dry. And then I gotta make another one of these, so go on the back. I am pretty sure that YouTube almost just tried to give my phone an ad while trying to listen to music, but alright. Alright. Three of these. 2 of those. And then 2 of these. But let's see, what anything happen on chat? Nope, not yet. All right. Okay. There. Then I'll just cut off this third piece. Cut this in half. Okay, close enough. That almost did not go as planned. There we go. All right, hold up. I want to check something for real quick. Hopefully this will not make it as boring for everyone. So, like,
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
yeah, I know you are. So what if yo, what's up? Are you alive? Dude? I'm gonna do a funny soundboard since he's not answering me. Please tell me you didn't fall asleep, man. I think he's asleep. Ah. Worth a shot. Worth a shot. Let's see. Well, I don't want to ruin too much guys' time. I just wanted to see if he wanted to hop on call so it won't be as boring. Let's see. Where would the Screw it, let's just do it like that. It's fine. and then roll another one of these sheets again. Almost did a different glue instead. There we go. Sorry if it feels a little too bland, like you know how it was previously, but I'm just kind of chilling. Like I could talk about something else, but like I don't really know what to talk about. So I could talk about. Should I talk about filmmaking? You know, I'll talk about filmmaking a tiny bit. So maybe about this puppet I'm making. Well, stop motion puppet I'm making. This character, I don't really know what I'm planning for this character, but he is gonna be like armor plated in a sense where he has layers of armor. And who knows? He might have some like gadgets of some kind. Maybe a little bit of a I don't know, history, story. Yeah. What I'm probably gonna do is try to practice my stop motion again, because I did do stop motion way back when, but like I was only good for a little bit, and then I have to stop, and then I got lost interest, so I kind of forgot how to do the basic stop motion, like of ease in, ease out. Um, because my comfortable frame rate that I was willing to work with was roughly, I think, 12 frames per second, which for the stop motion I'm gonna do, I don't know why, but I feel ambitious, so I might go for 24 frames per second. I'm feeling ambitious. I'm feeling adventurous. You know, feeling experimental about it. After I do those test shots first, because I do have a budget Optimus Prime that I got that I might practice stop motion with. That's why I'm kind of like basing that off of this where my first goal will be to like make him walk a couple of steps convincingly, and then do subtle movements about the hands, head, make him like look around the room subtle. Because subtle movement, I noticed, is really key to making it human in a sense, or alive, where tiny little habits kind of leak through the body even when you're just standing still. Like, for example, you can't see it right now, but my foot is kind of crossing over the other on top of my leg. But also, I'm kind of like tapping my foot, rocking back and forth my chair. My hands or any part of my body while standing still is gonna be moving one part or the other. It's not gonna be about. It's not like we're like part of ADHD or anything like that. It's just like, sure, we can stand still perfectly, but it's just gonna feel unnatural. After all, our eyes are always constantly looking at stuff, even if it's general. Like, for example, if I were to look at this, my eyes will flicker around like the bottom, the top, the sides, and all of that. It's gonna like analyze it, even with me not noticing. and you're gonna see it in my eyes. So subtle movement, even if it's like little, like maybe like when they get tapped a little bit, they don't really react as hard. They just glance at their arm a little bit, or they look at the character that nudged them, but they slightly touch their arm where they got poked. Subtle things like that, where subtlety is, to me, more human than anything. That's what I like about stop motion, specifically the ones from like Kubo and the Two Strings. What's another good stop motion? Caroline. God forbid, Paranorman. But the thing is, they did so many cool things in that movie. Not the story. The story is like eh, but how they did the stop motion in that movie was really good. Ooh, Chicken Run also. Chicken Run was a really good stop motion movie as well. A lot of armatures and clay were used in that, and it's so cool how they like advanced it. It's really cool. Oh, sorry for yawning. Oof, my bad. That works. And then glue these together. Like that. Let that dry for a bit. All right, let's see how long we've been streaming for. We just reached over an hour. Not bad. Not bad at all. But the sad thing is, all we did so far was the head, where I can go up, down, side to side. And we just got started with the shoulders, where they can go like forward, back, and up and down. Not really much of anything else yet, but better than nothing. And let's see. I wonder if I can just kind of cheat my way, in a sense, where I'm gonna have to deal with a lot of support. Like, let's go with like that. Kind of like that. Give me a decent outline of what I want. Like that works. There we go. Now we got that taken care of. Bend this back up a little bit. There we go. That's one part of the rib thing. Sorry for not talking as much. I'm just really focused. Alright, there we go. That might work. Alright, now glue these to the respective spots. There's one. There we go. There we go. That's what we got so far. A head that swivels, a body that can move forward and back, with a head turn, with a arm swivel, and I will be adding more support around this area, and almost maybe like a frame, and the body can like I don't know. I might. Okay, let's see how long I've been streaming again. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Okay, it's not bad. Anyway. Let's hope that. Let's pray this works. Because I want to at least have a little bit more people in stream. I want because it feels a little awkward for just me talking, so All right. Okay, that works ish. All right, and shoulder pieces. Oh, that would probably be my grandma outside. Mm. All right. Let's make a chest piece for this character of sorts. Actually, I might just use scissors because a little tedious. Like that. That should work. And then slightly creasing this portion. And going an angle, slightly cutting that. Go another angle, slightly cutting that. Close enough. And bend it somewhat to a 90-degree angle. That's totally not 90 degrees, but it works. All right. Whoops, that didn't work as planned. Boom. Bam. Bop. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. There we go. Got a chest piece. Got a head swivel, shoulder, and upper shoulder. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see. Just checking something real quick. All right, I'm checking something. Hello? Is you alive? Is you not? Hello? I guess it was just worth a shot. And I lost probably the song that I was listening to. It's great. I think this was the one. Yep, it was. All right. Let's get back to this. Now for the shoulder piece, I might just do a thinner L bracket. I think it could work. But I'm probably already way off this. Well, kind of. I'm kind of off, but still there. Maybe. I'm going to cheat a little bit and use some of this popsicle stick. Close enough. Like, well, I'm gonna have to need another tube because I forgot there's a rotation that I missed. The twisting of the bicep area. That sucks. I forgot. There we go. There. Whoops. There we go. Close enough. And another one over here. Whoops. I can definitely tell that this tip of this blade is so dull. It was sharp, but now it's not. Whoops. Let's go like this. Okay. Oh, there goes the glue gun. Okay, now it's just pretty much the same thing with this one, where I make a frame for the limbs area part thing. Okay. Trying to think, how would this work? Oh, found it, and I'm dumb. Whoops. There we go. There we go. Not bad. Okay. Gotta check a couple of things. Again, just want to make sure everything's running. Everything going good? Testing. Okay, we're good. It looked like it was lagging for me. There we go. All right. Okay. All right, and a little bit on this side too, because I don't trust myself. And then a little bit of glue Right there. Okay, this is what we got so far. This is so overly engineered, but oh well. So like I said, head movement, up, down, left, right, shoulder movement, and somewhat of a rotation when the arm needs to be on side. I hate when we live next to an airport, but wow, okay, right above us. Damn. Do you need to be any closer? Okay. And then I'm thinking maybe like a shoulder part right here. I don't know. But hey, at least we got this much done. This is like the T pose, down pose, and then I still forgot the rotation. Hold up. The rotation. Ah. This is going to be a chunky figure, I'll give you that. Okay. In that case, since I forgot. Oh. Okay, we're good. I thought it was broken. Like, no, we worked this hard for it. All right, but need a little bit right here. Slap that right there. Because I realized that we still missed an axis still, and I did it all goofy. There. So this is what it should look like. This is going to be a thick figure. So pretty much screw the entire template idea, but this is going to be a chunky figure. And then, other than that, that should cover at least that portion. Whoops. All right, and one more time for the monies, all the monies. Hello? Hello? Is you alive? Hello? All right. Yeah, it should be fine. All right, back to the crafts. Back to the stream. Actually, it might not be off from the template, so it's still good-ish. But it's just the head is a little off, but it's fine. Can't be perfect. And yeah, I think it's just the crunching part that might be the new one that I have to do. It's just the yeah. So let's go with let's go with 4. No, 5. Let's go 5. That is getting so dull. And we're gonna wrap it around. Let's go with the Sharpie. Whoops. There we go. That's okay. That works. Ish. All right, now we got a tool for this portion right here too. For like a scrunch. All right, not bad. Okay, this is what we did within this stream. Head swivel, shoulder swivel, bicep swivel, and I guess crunches. All within this one stream. Yeah, well, this is like part 1 of this whole series. But other than that, I think we did pretty well concerning this stream. Got good crunch and everything. And this stream has been... Oh, we almost hit we about hit 2 hours. Nice. Well, oh, my back. Ooh. Well, I think that's pretty much what I'm going to do for today. We did a pretty good portion of the body. All we need to do is the arms and legs and a little bit of the spice, like the stomach area. And then we can start on the details. But other than that, I might work a little bit until it hits roughly around the 2-hour mark. So, yeah, the 2-hour mark. So, yeah. Just check on that real quick. But yeah, let's go on the 2-hour mark. Yeah, so I might paint these portions of the body a little bit black so I don't have to paint them later. Especially around the shoulders, and like the stomach area and the neck. The head I'm not really too worried about. It's just the other portions I don't want to paint over again. So I kind of want to get that done before we end stream for today.
Let me know when you get a chance, straighten up the bathroom.
All right.
And then when you're done, just out your
And just for that, I might get off stream a little bit more early after I just get this paint roughly on there. Because I want to have more quality time with my family. Because family time more important. Even though it's not the most perfect job, I'll do it probably later, like off stream, and maybe fix a couple of things when they're not, when I have the chance. But other than that, let's just conclude our stream. If you like the stream, click like. If you have questions, ask below. And if you want to see a certain video that you want to be made, or you want me to continue on this figure, which this will be armored and all that, let me know. But yeah, in the meantime, see you then. See you hopefully when I get the chance, and have a good day. Until next time. Bye bye.